Snubbed by England, how will Michael Owen respond at club level? His manager Kevin Keegan roared back in his next game for Newcastle when he was once dropped by his country, scoring 4 goals. After his cameo role as sub at Wembley, Ashley Young returns for Villa after suspension. Maloney pushes forward, with Agbonlahor missing with the hamstring injury that kept him out of the Switzerland game. Bay is back from the African Cup of Nations in time to replace the suspended Nzogbia, and Milner's preferred to Emre as Newcastle look for their first win under Kevin Keegan. Newcastle have had more success against Villa over the Premiership years than they have against any other opposition. Milner's cross. Oh, and it's an own goal, I think. But Newcastle United have the lead. And it's Michael Owen who celebrates with his hand in the air. Newcastle have the lead at Villa Park inside 4 minutes. And what a way for Owen to roar back. It's a lovely arcing cross, bending in towards the near post. And Owen put his head in. Slight deflection off Barry. But no doubt Owen will claim the goal. That's the way to answer Fabio Capello, who ignored him for England against Switzerland. Well, Larson has a little bit of space, and Young, of course, has bags of pace. And takes on Bay on the outside and pulls it in, looking for Carew, away by Taylor. Baumer. Blocked by Milner. Barry! That hit Barton, did it hit a hand? Well, it certainly hit Joey Barton on the arm. Was Maloney pulling Barton there? Was Barton pulling Maloney? Oh, and what did Barton do there just before he handled it? A real tussle between the two. Maloney didn't complain at all to the referee, but Barton was very lucky to get away with that on 2 levels. Into Rio Coco, they'll want to switch it left. Here's Baumer. Young hugging the touchline like a real old-fashioned left winger. Milner and Duff doubling up on him, and Young's gone beyond the 2 of them. Strong challenge by Barton. Trickery by the young England player. And a jarring challenge by the former Manchester City man. Baumer's header. Free kick given away by Barton. I just sense that if Barry can get on top of Joey Barton in their personal tussle, then Aston Villa could gain ascendancy in the game. Ashley Young's free kick. Carew's on the end of it. Good reactions from Given. And really, from that position, a man of his experience should have scored. Kept out, though, by a splendid goalkeeper. Ashley Young has switched to the right side in the second half. Maloney has dropped back to the left-hand side with Hayward on as a substitute through the middle. Rio Coco looks to bring Maloney into it. And now Baumer onto his right foot. Oh, and it's in! Gibbon was wrong-footed. An element of fortune about Villa's goal too. Within 3 minutes of the restart, it's 1-1. Good vision by Rio Coco, saw the run of Maloney. But when Baumer went in on his right foot, I thought the chance might have gone. Why was the goalkeeper wrong-footed? Was there a deflection on the way through off Habib Bey that took it away from Gibbon? And Baumer celebrates his first strike for Aston Villa, but both goals have gone in off defenders. Aston Villa roaring and on top now. Young's corner. It's in! It's 2-1! And the big man gets it! What a turnaround! Just stole a yard from his defender. Used his arms to lever himself into that position, mind you. The back header. And though Duff was at the far post, it's Martin O'Neill and Villa celebrating. Second half gloom where there was first half optimism. Well, Given is being replaced here. I wonder if he was hurt in the first goal. A pensive Dennis Wise. Decisions have been made by the Newcastle board, but victories aren't coming. Rio Coca looks for Barry, skips away from Milner. Here's Maloney. Maloney's cross. Carew! Delicate ball, curved in. There's that back header again. And Carew thought he had a second. And that's come off Stephen Carr. Barry's corner. Kashapa's header. But it dropped to Gardner. Oh, good effort. Well, there's nothing wrong with the technique of Craig Gardner there. On the run, hit it crisply, kept it down. Really good strike at goal, and fine goalkeeping from the sub-halfer. Ashley Young will take it. That's poor. Milner away. Gardner again. Oh, and a lovely save by Harper once more. Denied twice in as many moments, and he was hurt, the goalkeeper, by this. Beautiful strike. It ricocheted through as well. Deflection, and it hit him in the face. Well, he may not have known much about it, but it was good goalkeeping. Young's corner, the downward punch. This is Maloney, hit his own player, I think. It's not away yet. How will it smack in? Carew! What a second half for Aston Villa! Newcastle have been blown away. He makes two brilliant saves. The downward punch didn't help him. Newcastle failed to clear. On by Harewood. But got a header away, straight to Carew. The bounces are going Villa's way. They deserve them the way they're playing. It's rip-roaring stuff. Time for jubilation. A blistering 25-minute period in which Aston Villa have shot Newcastle to pieces and broken a few hearts along the way. On to Smith from Milner. That's a fine ball by Milner to Owen. All alone up front. Well played, Michael Owen. The finish didn't match the approach. He worked the space, he got himself into the shooting opportunity. Leaning back, it went wide. Very little time now for Newcastle. Bayer's given it away. He had little support and was under pressure immediately from this man, Maloney. Carew is in the middle. Poor cross, Kashapa, horrible defending. Young very nearly pounced. Handball, penalty, handball by Carr. Penalty to Aston Villa. Will they give it to Carew? An afternoon that promised so much for Newcastle has delivered only misery again. Carr's arm came up and over. He's been given the ball and the task of completing the hat-trick this afternoon. We're in the last minute. John Carew's last hat-trick was 7 years ago for Valencia against Villarreal. And he has his first hat-trick for Aston Villa. A magnificent second-half display, full of raw power. Hit with venom. There was only one place this was going to go. Carew hat-trick. Villa 4, Newcastle United 1. Emre, headed away by Carew. Maloney loses possession. Emre goes for goal. Good save. Terrific game. Good goalkeeping. It's a game that started with Michael Owen hoping he'd written the headlines. They were stolen away from him by John Carew, and a terrific hat-trick in a magnificent Aston Villa second half display. You would not have put your shirt on them doing anything in the second period the way they played in the first. But the points are with Aston Villa, and the bonus money is for their hat-trick hero.
Even I'm baffled to what happened second half. You know, the same 11 players going out, same numbers on the shirts, same people, but never really got going. I guess the first goal was a hammer blow and very unlucky. You know, got deflected and the goalkeeper pulled his groin, Shea pulled his groin trying to get it. I think normally would have saved it despite the deflection. And then another goal straight afterwards, a poor one. And from that point on, it was always going to be a massive mountain to climb for us.